Listen. Welcome to CineClash, the movie trivia competition, testing your cinema knowledge. And a big shout out to everyone who's been watching live. Like, a huge shout out to you guys. When the whole lockdown happened, obviously we brought back this movie trivia competition I had from way back in the day. You guys have been tuning in, like, I think it's been 2 months. We were looking back, just trying to do something to, like, win you guys some free movies. You know, since movie theaters are closed, Nolan says that he's going to bring it back. But, you know, Nolan also said that there wasn't going to be a Robin, and that ended up happening. So I decided that every week, since the VODs were like $19.99, to give out $20 gift cards through this movie trivia show. And now we're on the penultimate episode. We got one more episode that we're going to be doing next Sunday. And I just want to say thank you to you guys, because it's been fun, you know, for those who have won, but just for those who have been playing, it's the best. For those who are watching in the future, know that every single Friday I've always been posting on the community post an extra little trivia question along with the time, in order for you guys to see when we're going to do this live. We got 2 more. This is the second to last one. So let me break down what we have today on this CineClash, of course. I know everyone's going out, but it's still an inside edition. This week we have director's cuts, because a little something happened over the weekend that I can't, but 1,517 days is how much it took for everybody to get the confirmation on the Snyder Cut. I actually had a whole video on director's cuts that I had like done last November, never released it, and part of it had to do with like them being, it was director's cuts or DLC. And now we have this coming out to HBO Max. I love HBO Max. And that actually goes with my second category. This category I already had before the announcement. It's movies to TV, because it seems like it used to be TV shows wanted to get the movie, and now movies want to get the TV shows. And supposedly the Snyder Cut may even be a couple of parts. So we got director's cut and movies to TV. You know, any question dealing with movies that have been altered, cut in any shape, way, or form. And then movies that turn to TV, or TV to movies. So, this is CineClash. Let me break down the little test for you guys, the test questions or the rules. First in the chat wins, as always, for those of you guys who have been watching. Obviously, I have the slow chat out, so we make sure we don't have some spamming. I also have the live chat up there. A lot of you guys have the top chat on, and then you guys think you won. Top chat puts your comment up first, so make sure. Live chat, not top chat. Live chat, not top chat. I don't even care about spelling. You just got to make sure that you make sure that the entire answer is there. If it's a double answer one, make sure it's in one line. Trying to get new winners on each one. But overall, listen, we're just here to have fun. Not here to sell this to Viacom. So, starting off with the first 3 practice questions that we have before the director's prize questions. I got 3 ones over here. Dealing with director's cuts. I got the live chat up here as well. The question goes as follows. These 2 directors, I need both of their names on the line. 10 seconds on the clock. Name the 2 directors that prefer the term extended or special editions over director's cut. Name the 2 directors who prefer the term extended over special editions. Because these gentlemen believe the director's cut has already been cut and it's out in theaters. That is, of course, you know, over here we're looking at Avatar to the right, and then Lord of the Rings. They had their extended and their special editions that came out. And it is, of course, Peter Jackson and James Cameron. Some of the best of the best. And I really like their phrasing of it. We already released what we wanted. These are just the special ones, the collectible editions, if you will. Looking over here, I see that it is Phil Toy, Ridley Scott, and James Cameron. Dope. Got both of them right there. Congratulations, Phil Toy, winning the first. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, but Phil, congrats on winning the first one. Moving on to the next one. 2 more practice ones. This one's funny because I was actually rewatching the director's cut to this, and I could not believe it. 10 seconds on the clock, refreshing the chat over here. Making sure everyone's over there. A lot of other people are saying Steven Spielberg, Peter Jackson, M. Night Shyamalan, no. But this next one's going to be interesting. 10 seconds. This 2001 movie was criticized for the director's cut practically being an ending explained. This 2001 movie. This is one of those that I think for the most part was pretty split right at the beginning, the moment that people came out. Either loving it or hating it. I'm seeing a lot of people say Eagle Eye, Butterfly Effect, Requiem for a Dream, Mr. Nobody, Minority Report. It's actually none of those. But I do see a winner right here. It is Donnie Darko. They re-released this movie and practically had like a book that explained everything to you. My job was there's no reason for me to make an LME considering that there's a director's cut to this. But the winner that we have over here, I saw a lot of people saying different things, but the person I had right up there, Just Gary. Congratulations, Just Gary, winning the question right there. Moving on to the last practice one. Seeing everybody kind of get the gist to it. Testing, making sure that everything's working right there. One more practice one, and then we got the prize ones. So, moving over to full screen. 10 seconds on the clock. This one's funny. The Richard Donner cut, released in 2006, refers to what sequel? What sequel? The Richard Donner cut, released in 2006, refers to what sequel? Saw some people who were on the right track. They saw it was a superhero one. They were saying Daredevil. Someone said Blade Runner. It is Superman 2. Crazy backstory behind this. You know, like Marlon Brando was reading the script because he didn't want to memorize it. All these crazy stories that it took, you know, this was in 1980. In 2006, Richard Donner was finally able to get his cut. So if we're talking about the Snyder cut, yo, Snyder just waited 1,500 days. My man waited way longer to get his cut. Coming over here to see who won it, I see my man Anthony Fortuna, Superman 2. Seeing some of the answers that we got over here, Man of Steel, I mean, technically. And a lot of people were saying Blade Runner as well. But it is Superman 2. All right, here we go. What everyone's been waiting for. We got ourselves the Director's Cut Prize question. That means anyone who wins, first one, you see how it goes, on the top, on the live chat, the top of the live chat. Whoever gets it, call you out. Head on over to at LME Explain on Twitter. You're going to get yourself a $20 gift card. We got 2 of these to wrap up Director's Cut. 10 seconds on the clock. The 2019 Oscar shortlisted film Cats is rumored to have a cut that had not CGI'd what body part of the Jellicle Cats? I need the body part. There is a cut out there. Rumored. Be it Quibi, be it Apple, someone is going to give us the actual butthole cut that is out there of Cats. Snyder Cut crew, do your thing. Whoever needs to make this happen. That said, this was probably the fastest one y'all guys answered really quick. No mistakes here. Right off the bat, butthole cut. Y'all didn't know Superman 2, but when it comes to the butthole cut, oh man, y'all had this right here. I accept all of these. Some people say I don't accept the hand cut. I don't think there is a hand cut. But the winner over here has come all the way to the top. Look at how many buttholes. The winner that I see right here is John Lennon, the living one. John Lennon, congratulations. You win the first one right here. I still can't believe the butthole cut. Y'all really know that one right there. Okay. John Lennon, reach out to us at LME Explain. You got yourself a win thanks to the butthole cut of Cats. I move on to the last one. For Director's Cut, the prize. Refreshing the chat over here. 10 seconds on the clock. This is, again, a double movie, all right? So I need both of them. If you give me them correctly, but they're on separate things, I can need them on the same line. Both of these movies. Name them. Both having cuts that were in black and white. Now, I had no idea that, actually I did. I just had no idea that they had a theatrical run. It wasn't until both of these were out on DVD that I was like, damn, I would have loved to have seen. And I saw Mad Max 3 times in theaters, but if I knew that I could have seen it in black and white, there's just something about it, you know. Officially, they were called Logan Noir and Mad Max Fury Road Black and Chrome. Checking out over here to see who got it. A couple people were on the right track for the most part. But it's got to be, oh, there he is, the return, Ice Strike. I believe you have won previously in the past. I have no rule against that. We haven't gotten that big yet. But, yeah, you got this first win over here. Mad Max Fury Road and Logan. Logan Noir and Mad Max Black and Chrome were both released They had oh, if you have the right TV, not to sound like the cinematographer from what's it called, Game of Thrones, who told everyone to get a better TV for that one battle. Nah, if you got the right TV, man, these things look beautiful. But Ice Strike, congratulations. Head on over to @LME at Twitter. I mean, I don't really got to verify. I know it's you already. Just hit me up. All right. Moving on to the next category, which is movies to TV. I'm going to do 3 practice ones and then lead it up to the 2 prize ones. All right. First practice one. 10 seconds on the clock. This boy genius had his movie and TV series produced at the same time and even got nominated for an Academy Award in 2001. It actually lost to Shrek, believe it or not. But it was Jimmy Neutron. That year was the first year that the Oscars actually held their animated feature film category. They didn't have one beforehand. Beauty and the Beast had got nominated for not best live action, but it had got nominated for the best picture one. But this year it was Shrek. It was this one. I'm blanking on the third one at the moment. But Jimmy Neutron lost to Shrek, but it still had a TV show right in the works. I'm looking at it over here. Jeremiah Michael, right there. First one to say Jimmy Neutron. Boy genius. First one. Congratulations. We move on to the second practice one as I refresh everything over here. All right. Still dealing with movies to TV. 10 seconds on the clock. What movie inspired this show? A reminder as I see people who commented 5 minutes later that they were first, move to live chat, not top chat. But what movie inspired this TV series? Don't need the TV series, just the movie. That is, of course, the one and only. This is Bates Motel, which I know a lot of people liked. I know Alina finished watching it. I never actually got done and went to it, but I, of course, have seen the original, which even has a bunch of sequels as well. But that is, of course, Psycho. Moving on over here. I see some people already commenting Fargo before I even asked the question. Ya ain't slick. It is, in fact, Anna Maria. Congratulations. Anna Maria getting Psycho right there for the second practice question dealing with movies to TV. Pretty good one. See, what else did we get? We got some Conjuring. I don't think they got a TV show yet, but a lot of people saying Psycho. American Psycho. Let's see. Moving on to the next one. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Need both of these in the same line. Got a double one here. I just need the original property. Name me both of these series, movies. They have the same name. Both on the same line. This, of course, is a double one. A reminder, as I see people argue right there, need both of them on the line. A lot of people are getting the first one. Some person got the second one, but who was the first to get them both on the same line? I'm looking at it over here. I have found you. It is, of course, Fargo and From Dusk Till Dawn. 2 movies that got turned into pretty long-spanning TV series, both that are still running. Looking over here, moving over to the chat. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. We got ourselves a lot of people saying Fargo, Sherlock, Fargo and Fargo, Fargo, Dusk Till Dawn, Fargo, Boondocks. But the only person to put them together right here is Tanner Dykstra. Fargo and Dusk Till Dawn. Congratulations on winning the last practice one. But now, I believe we actually still have one more practice one. Oh, look at that. An extra bonus question coming over here for the practice questions. Still dealing with movies to TV. Congratulations, Tanner, right there on that one. Refreshing the chat over here. We move on. This is also a twofer. 10 seconds on the clock. Give me both of them on the same line. Both of these were movies. Turned into pretty great TV series. Seeing a couple of the answers come in right here. Double checking to see who's got it. Ooh, I see one right there. Oh, very quick on it right there. Again, this being the last practice one, we, of course, are talking about Friday Night Lights and Dark Crystal. Both really great. I love them both. Michael B. Jordan was actually in the TV series for Friday Night Lights right after doing The Wire. And then people love Dark Crystal, especially the new one that they have over on Netflix. People are going crazy for it. Moving on over here, looking at what other people were saying. Let's see, they got Watchmen, Frida, Friday Nights, and Dark Crystal. Canadian Invisible Comics, you got it right there. Someone said Neverending Story. That's the one that I figured a lot of people were going to think it was. I see also Fantasia. That second one was getting a lot of people off guard. But congratulations to Canadian Invincible Comics. All right, moving on. I actually have this little thing right here, just an in-between before we get to the prize ones. I was looking through all of these that were out there. Now, these are some of my favorites that have actually gone from movies to TV or the other way around. I love a bunch of these adaptations, but it's crazy to think that these are some other ones that people have been recommending a lot. How many just there are? These have been some of the ones that people say, yo, make an LME on. But then you look at how many of these have actually been turned. It is ridiculous. Like, do we really need a Limitless series or a Taken? There was one for Crash. After it won the Academy Award, they actually released it. Bad Teacher was so bad, they canceled it after 3 episodes. 3 episodes. But it's just crazy to think how big these movies to TV or TVs to movies, it's all the franchising thing that I've talked about. All right. Moving on to the final 2. Remember, live chat, not top chat. First one wins. This next one is going to be a twofer. All right. 10 seconds on the clock. Refreshing the chat over here. I see some people already trying to submit their answers. And I need both of these. Both of them. It's going to be the movie and the TV version. I need both of them, not separate. I'm repeating it again. Both of them on the same line. The winner gets a $20 gift card. The movies to TV prize is on this one. Name me the movie and the TV show. We, of course, have a classic, really. A beautiful classic. This is The Emperor's New Groove and The Emperor's New School. One of my personal favorites. I had to put it in here, and I had to make it a prized one. And I believe the winner, as I look over here, someone had Emperor's New Groove, but you need them both. I repeated it 3 times, Shannon, so black shirts, 9321. Emperor's New Groove and Emperor's New School. You got it. Just reach over at LME Explain on Twitter. You won yourself the first of the movies to TV prize. Congratulations, my dude. I want to see what else people were saying. Some people were saying Aladdin, but most ended up getting The Emperor's Cusco's New School. Look at that. I don't see how people are putting Aladdin and then Emperor's New Groove considering they were the same project, but very close, very close, very close. Black Shirts 9321. Reach out. You won that one. Someone said pull the lever. We pull the lever on the final one right here for the penultimate. This is the penultimate final question of the penultimate show. Well, actually, it's the final question of the penultimate show, I guess. CineClash. Viewers, LME listeners, I've appreciated this time with you guys. It's been fun. I move on to the last one. Congrats to all the winners today. For this next one, it's going to be 2 animated series, and I need the original names dealing with both of them. Just the movies' names. First one to get it. Both of them on the same line. Gonna say both of them on the same line. The winner gets a $20 gift card. The rest of you got one last chance next Sunday. 10 seconds. Name me both of these. This is 2 series that I don't even think ran that long, but it's Clerks and it's Napoleon Dynamite, the animated series that both of these had. Moving on over here, I see that the first one to get it was Ice Strike, but we have the rule. Congrats, Ice Strike, on winning it. You can flex everything you want right there, but it has to go with Extra Life with No Life to get our new winner as well. Congrats to everybody who won today. I'm trying to pull them up over here. Reach out over at LME Explain. Get your $20 gift cards. Some people, like I said, some people have been giving it out to their family members. Some people have been smart enough to not even use it on a VOD, but actually have used it. Like, they've separated. They got themselves a month of Hulu. They got a month of Netflix. Pretty smart. You LME listeners are smarter than anyone else gives you credit for. But I've been having a blast doing this show with you guys. I wish I had an outro music. I don't want to play anything else because then the show's going to get copyrighted. But it's been a blast. Like I said, next Sunday is going to be the final episode that we have before we move on to probably sometime in the summer, hopefully bringing it back. Maybe we'll get a sponsor or something, because the last sponsor that we got, we were able to give out all these $20 gift cards. Really helped a lot. It's been fun. Still continue to stay safe. We may not all be indoors now for the summer, but please stay safe. Wash your hands. Take care. Continue watching movies. And I'll see you guys next time.